That was Your Wish by Joe Corcoran. You're listening to the local music show on Revolution Radio 96.1 FM and online with me, Tommy Gardner, with you until 10 p.m. Now, I'm joined in Studio 1 at Revolution Radio by the legend that is Harlz. Welcome to Revolution.
Hi, mate. How you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
And I hear congratulations are in order.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
It's been a big week for you.
It's been a big week for me, mate. Yeah, my baby girl's just been born. So,
congratulations.
Yeah, she's just come home yesterday. So.
And how's the tired levels doing? Are you feeling tired?
We've had one night at home at the minute. So at the minute, it's it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I feel all right at the moment. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but
we'll load you up with coffee.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's what I need.
So you're a busy guy in the music world. Every time I go on social media, you're always working with people. Collaborations is something that you do a lot, isn't it? Yeah,
well, I try to work with as many people as I possibly can, really. I mean, ever since I've been trying to get into like the music scene, it's just been trying to network with as many people as possible, work across many genres, and it's just. So
for you, when you're making music, because you're very technical in you know what you do and what you make and how you make your music, do you come up with an idea? Do you find it easy to kind of sit down and come up with beats and tracks and things like that?
I think each situation is a bit different. I mean, I quite like working with an artist. I think there's something quite organic about it, about sitting there together and whether they've got a basic idea or whether I can just throw some ideas at them and just see what they can really come up with.
Sure.
But as you say, sometimes the process can be I sit at home and I'll come up with an idea for a track and I'll send it over to them and see what their thoughts are. But I always find it's better as well because you can vibe off of each other.
Sure.
And you can see if something's working or if something's not. I mean, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. But 9 times out of 10, as long as you're having fun doing it, then
exactly, that's the main thing. And I think when you're thinking of collaborating with artists, Northampton has a huge music scene, doesn't it?
It has, yeah.
In terms of who to collaborate with, and I suppose it's a good way for ideas to flow and new things to come together.
Absolutely, and especially nowadays, it seems like a lot more people are being a bit more open-minded to genres. It's not so much I'm a singer, so I'm going to just do pop music. I'm just going to sing a songwriter. That it's sort of branching out a lot more and blending genres.
Sure.
So that's cool.
So your recording equipment in your studio, you've got that at home?
All at home and mobile. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So how did you find? Obviously, we've all been going through a crazy time the last 18 months or so.
Yeah.
Was that quite a productive time for you then?
It wasn't at first. I think at first it crushed a lot of creativity out of me because I get a lot from experiences. So if I go somewhere or something like that, or if I go to a gig and I hear something I like, I may take that back and think, okay, I want to work on something like that. But I think I went through a little slump. And
I think we all did.
We did, yeah. I think everyone did. I think everyone pretty much said the same. And then all of a sudden, I just started coming up with ideas and started making a lot of beats, really.
Yep.
It wasn't until later on that obviously I started making the decision to release stuff of my own.
Of course.
So, yeah, I think definitely the first part, not so great. But from definitely before the second lockdown, we were moving. Things were moving. So yeah.
And here we are today. So you've got new music on the way.
I've got new music on the way. Yeah.
So tell us more.
So basically, for years now, I've been making beats, a lot of old school hip hop beats. So I'll say they started off as stuff that I wasn't really pitching out to anyone to work with. It was just more stuff that I liked.
Yes.
I primarily listened to a lot of American music when I was a kid. A lot of American hip hop as well. Which didn't really fit in with the rappers in this country because a lot of them obviously grew up on grime, stuff like that. So I kept them on my hard drive. Really, they weren't doing anything, and it just got to a point where I was like, I need to do something with all this music, and I just want to put it out there. And I don't necessarily have to rely on having to get people on it because then it takes a longer process.
Sure.
And I just didn't want to be something on the back burner forever. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just put myself out there, and I'm just going to release what I want to release. And it's been good. It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling because I can just make something, and if I'm happy with it, we can just line it up and get it pushed out.
So that sounds great. So the Midnight Hour,
yeah.
New track. When's it coming out?
It's coming out on September the 10th, but it's up for pre-order now on Spotify and pre-save. Sorry.
Perfect. So listeners, go and do that now. And also, I think we are live on Facebook as well. So if anyone's out there listening right now, head over to Facebook onto the Revolution Radio page, and they can watch us too, Harley.
Yeah,
imagine
perfect.
that's great.
Yeah, brilliant.
So You said it's not out yet. People can
not.
pre-order. But seeing as it's Tuesday and we're at Revolution Radio, how about an exclusive first play?
Sounds perfect to me.
Okay, you're listening to Revolution Radio 96.1 FM. And here is a new track from Harlz, The Midnight Hour. The Midnight Hour by Harlz. I love that. So chill.
Thank you, mate.
Very,
Thank you.
very
I really
nice.
appreciate that.
And we just said that the vocals on there, Jordan Herbert.
Jordan Herbert, yeah.
And you two go back a long way.
Yeah, we do. Well, pretty much from the beginning, really. So where we both sort of started off at, which was now, I hate to say this, 10 years ago.
Oh.
So it's been a long time. It's been a long time. So, but yeah, it was good to be able to collaborate on something again. I expect you're probably going to hear a few more like that.
I can't wait.
Jordan
and,
as well.
And we'll always play them on Revolution Radio.
Yeah, no, thank
and
you.
whilst you're here,
Yeah.
I spoke to you earlier about our very famous quick fire quiz.
Yeah.
Famous within Revolution. But we got 10 questions. I've been asking all of our guests the same questions, and it's been very interesting comparing answers. And at the end of the year, what we'll do, we'll put together a little montage of all the different answers.
Great, okay.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Question number 1. When you are not working, how do you like to spend your time?
I like to spend my time with my kids. That's
nice.
what I enjoy doing. Just doing family activities, going out, adventures, just as a family, really. Just spending time with friends and family. Just making the most of it, yeah.
Very good answer. Question number 2. What was the first concert that you attended?
The first concert I ever attended.
If it's embarrassing, it doesn't matter.
It's not even embarrassing. It's just completely off like of what kind of music I make.
Okay.
So it was Maiden.
Oh wow!
I made it at the NEC, and I think it was in '99.
Yep.
So yeah, I went with my mum and my dad, and I think it was a birthday present. Funny enough,
that's good.
First concert. So, yeah.
And it's good that you remember, because I think music just, we remember the music growing up.
100%. Yeah.
Amazing. Talking of favourites, what is your all-time favourite film?
Favourite film. I was speaking about this to someone the other day. I was trying to think of what my favourite all-time film was. It's hard to say what an all-time favourite one. I think The Departed by Martin Scorsese is one of my favourites. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, good one. Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'll get it on my list.
It's good.
Amazing.
Really good.
And another favourite now. This is a good one actually for you. What is your all-time favourite song? It's tricky, isn't it?
This is a really tricky one. It's strange because basically when I listen to a song, I try and listen to the way it's like produced and mixed and everything like that. And if I can listen to it and just be like, okay, yeah, this sounds like really good. There's a song called "Everybody Here Wants You" by Jeff Buckley.
Okay.
And once again, completely different to the kind of stuff. Maybe you can hear some sort of sounds from that sort of song into like the lo-fi stuff that I'm doing now. But I'd say that song, I do love that song a lot.
And just going back to what you said just then, as you're very technical in putting music together. Yeah. Does that affect how you listen to music now?
Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe not for the best.
Yeah, no, and I sometimes have to switch off. Like I work a lot with Max Riley on a lot of my stuff. He does give me some great advice and feedback on my stuff. And his wife Sarah does all my artwork for me. So I always send all my work to them, and it gets to a point, especially on my last song I put out Sleep, I think I'd done about 12 mixes on the song, and I was messaging Max and I said, I can't get this song right, and he just said, you've got to remember that other people aren't listening to the way you're listening to it. Yeah. So I think it's sometimes you have to take a step back and go, okay, people are not really listening to it in this way, I've got to just go with my gut, put it out. And just enjoy the music, I suppose. Yeah. So next question is, and it's funny we kind of mentioned this actually, question number 5. What is your first memory of music through your childhood? So maybe listening to what music was being played at home and has it stayed with you, that kind of thing. So I was brought up with my dad, really. He played a lot of bands like Rush, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin. Okay. So a lot of like classic rock. So I remember listening to a lot of that. Car journeys. My family are all from Barnet, so just North London. So I remember a lot of car journeys having different songs like that being played. But then my mum was really into like Rod Stewart. And like Diana Ross, and I remember going to like Prince's Trust and seeing them live. So yeah, I've got a lot of great memories of music. It was always something I feel like I was always really interested in, so it was only natural that I'd go on to love that. Do it. Yeah. Amazing. Question number 6. This is a fun one. So if you could win an Olympic medal for any sport, real or fake, so it doesn't even have to be a sport, what would it be for? If I could get an Olympic medal for talking about music,
Talking about
music stuff.
We have a winner.
To be honest with you, and my girlfriend says it all the time, I'll just bore her with talking just randomly about music, about facts that I find interesting, but maybe no one else will.
A gold medal for you. Question number 7. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would it be?
I don't know. That is a hard one. Do you know what I really like him because I think he's underrated now.
Yeah.
Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint.
I would love that. Yeah, that'd be great.
I wasn't expecting that, but no, that's great. Question number 8. Where is your happy place?
At home.
Okay.
Yeah. My happy place at home where I just, I've got...
You've got your family.
I've got my family, I've got my music, still there in one place, do you know what I mean? So that's my happy place.
Question number 9. What is the best piece of advice that you have ever been given, or what piece of advice would you give to someone? So this could be about anything. It could be about life, even music.
I think it's just through talking to a lot of different people, especially with I can only really relate to it in music because my social life consists of doing music. So, I guess a lot of people just always said just go with your gut and just keep pushing it, no matter if people will always put you back, and obviously you'll always have times in your life where maybe you don't feel as creative, but you've got to just try and keep pushing through and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve, really.
Okay, very nice. That's a good. My goal with this is maybe one day we can have a Revolution Radio advice book.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Every week I'm getting all of this wise advice.
I think that would be good, especially for like people that are starting off, especially in the local music scene. Yeah, because it can be quite daunting, especially if you're like myself. I'm not a singer. Yep. I've never attempted to be a singer or a rapper or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So to be able to know that there is a lane you can go in and you can still be a part of it, whether that's in the live scene, whether that's as a player, or whether that's producing, or whatever it is you're trying to do. And so everyone's on a different journey as well, aren't they? That's it, absolutely. Yeah, it's all about just coming together and trying to help all each other out. Spread the love through music. That's it. Spread the love. Spread the love. Question number 10. Now, I need to remind you again that we are live on radio, so no swearing. Yeah. And maybe we need to think about the answer. So question number 10. Okay. Tell us something that we don't know about you. You don't know about me. And it could be anything. Anything. Wow. I should have pre-thought about this, you know. You don't know about me. Okay. I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I'm going to be honest about it. Yeah. I am a massive Harry Potter fan. Oh, that's good. What's your favourite film? Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh, okay. Favourite film and book. Very good. Very good. Yeah. That's the end of our quickfire quiz. Yeah, that was good. So, I enjoyed that. Thank you. Thank you for coming on Revolution Radio. And a reminder to all of our listeners and viewers on Facebook, your new track is available for pre-order. Yeah, right now. Spotify, iTunes, all the channels. Well, mainly on Spotify at the minute. It's Spotify pre-save, but yeah, it comes out on the 10th of September. 10th of September. Yeah. Amazing. The midnight hour. Harlz, thank you so much for joining. How can our listeners find you? You're on social media, aren't you? Okay, Instagram? Yeah, I'm on social media, so I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. On Instagram, it's Harlz made it. Yep. Same on Facebook and TikTok. The only difference is Twitter, and that's Harlz made it. Amazing. What we'll do, we'll tag you on our social media post too. Perfect. You're listening to Revolution Radio 96.1 FM and online. This is the local music show. Next up is Baby Lung with their single Hold Me.
The local music show with Tommy Gardner on Revolution Radio 96.1 FM.